Good morning, children. All these days we have studied about the birds, all about the birds, the body part, and the beak also we have studied about, and the beak arrangement is suited to their food habits. Now coming to this part, feet and claws of birds. Feet, we too have feet, and the animals are also having feet. But these birds, they have different birds have different types of feet and the claws. And how do they help them? These feet, how does it help them? Let us learn about it. Now we have different birds here. Uh, Crow, sparrow, crane, eagle, and parrots, ducks, cocks, roosters and hen. Their feet are there and claws. Feet and claws are there. Today we will study about this. You can see in the diagram only the different shapes, different sizes of feet and the claws. Okay, first, some birds they use their feet to walk. Some birds they use their feet to run fast. Some birds they use their feet to hold the fruits and eat and climbing the trees. Some birds they use their feet to rest on the branches. And some birds they use their feet to swim in water. Some birds they use their feet to hold the animals and eat. And their feet and claws are help them to find the food for their prey. Now let us learn the first bird which you can see is crows, sparrows. Crow and sparrows, when they fly high in the sky during the daytime, but night time they take rest on the branches. How these feet they help them? Because they have three toes in front and one toe at the back. Three toes in front and one toe at the back. That means you can see our three fingers in front and one finger, that is thumb, at the back. They will hold the branch in this way, like this is a branch and these are the toes of a bird, like this they will hold and one at the back. This holding of these branches, it's so strong and firm that in the sleep also, during the night time also, they will not fall off the branch. So they will take rest in this way. So these birds are called perching birds. These birds are called perching birds. Perching means what? Resting. Perch means what? Rest. Perching means resting on a branch. Isn't it? We too take when we run, walk and all, when we sit down. So like that only these birds, when they fly high in the sky, they get tired. So in this way they perch on the trees. These are the toes, three in front and one at the back. Then coming to this second one, heron, crane and flamingos. They are having the long legs and three toes in front and one at the back. Long thin legs to wade through water. They are called the wading birds. Means it will be easy for them to walk in water. So this is a heron, crane and flamingos also. Long thin legs to wade through water. Eagles. Now some birds are praying birds. They are called. How their claws are there, feet and claws, it is like this. So you can see eagle and hawks, kites, owls. They have their sharp claws. These sharp claws are called talons. and they are called preying birds. Means from the height only they can see the prey and they come down so fast. They carry even the deer also they can carry. Deer also they can carry any animal. Small animals, yes, definitely they carry, but the deer also they will catch. The small young deer they carry and they fly away from the distance and they sit, and because this grip will be very strong. Any animal will not fall down when they are flying high. So these birds are called preying birds. They come under the carnivorous birds. Have you seen how sharp these claws? And these claws are called talons. These claws are called talons. They have very sharp and curved claws. Very sharp and curved claws. Eagles, hawks, kites, owls, they are preying birds. Now coming to this scratching birds. Do you know that scratching birds? Which are the scratching birds? It's very common. You all are seeing around you, isn't it? They are the hens, cocks, roosters. You can see the sharp claws help them to dig the ground to eat the food. What type of food do they eat? They eat small grains, seeds, and the insects also they will scratch from the ground and they eat. So these are the sharp claws. Sharp claws, they scratch the ground and eat. One more parrots, woodpeckers, how do they have? They have two toes in front, pointing in front, and two toes pointed at the back. That means upward and downwards. These feet, they help them to climb the trees. Help them to climb the trees and hold the fruits and eat. In two ways they are using these feet. How? They are climbing the trees and also holding the fruits in their feet and eating it. What type of feet they have? Toes they have. Two toes in front pointing and two toes at the back pointed at the back, that is upward and downwards. Two toes front, back, climbing the trees. Now coming to this very beautiful birds, when we see them in the water, swimming in the water. But have you observed any time how do they swim in water? How they are floating and nicely they are going it, we feel very happy. But you have to observe them, because when you see under the water, their feet, it will be pushing them. This type of feet, it will be pushing the water and going forward. So ducks, swans, they have webbed feet. They have webbed feet. It helps them to push the water and swim in water. Pushing back the water like this. We too, when we swim with the hands, we are pushing the water at the back side and moving forward. In the same way, these birds' feet, it helps them to swim in water. They can walk also on the ground, but then you can observe the water. Each and every bird, children, please observe them, their feet also, how it helps them. One more, I want to show you the feet, the leg of a ostrich, which is given in the diagram in the textbook, page number 212, ostrich leg. ostrich legs are very long and a heavy bird. So biggest bird in the world. They have two toes, only two toes and one claw on each toe. One is very strong, very small and strong. So it helps them to run speedily, run very fast. You might have seen all these birds, ostrich, big birds. So have you understood? All of you, look at the board once again. Then I will show you in the textbook also. Sparrows, crows, they are called the perching birds. When they rest on the how one is at the back and three toes in front. So they are called the perching birds. Heron, crane have long thin legs to wade through water, which will be very easy for them to walk in water. Eagles, hawks, owls and kites, they are praying birds. They have the sharp curved claws. These claws are called talons. They are called praying birds. Even the small animals also, it will not fall down. Now fox, roosters and hens, they are called the scratching birds. So you can see the sharp pointed claws. It helps them to dig the ground. Why? Because to find food. What type of food they eat? They eat the grains and the small insects also. And seeds also they will eat, scratch and eat. So these are very sharp. Well, so this is very common, no? So you can see them and observe these hens, cocks and roosters. So parrots and woodpeckers, they have two toes in front and two at the back. It helps them to climb the trees and also hold the fruit. Ducks, swans, geese, all these birds, they have webbed feet which help them to swim in water. Now I will show you in the textbook also. You too open your textbook, page number 212, page number 212, feet and claws of birds. I will show you. You can see the different sizes, shapes which help them to, and different types to hold the food, to eat the food, to catch the prey, isn't it? This is the feet of heron, this is the feet of ostrich. As I told you, to run fast, it helps them. Eagle, you can see the sharp claws, these are the claws called talons. This is the feet. You can see cock's leg, these also you can see feet, and the duck, webbed feet. So these are different types of birds, feet and claws. So you read this full paragraph till the end. You read this lesson number of times, then only you will understand, isn't it? Any more doubts or anything is there, you can write it in your notebook and send it to me. This, in the next class, we'll read this lesson. Thank you.